Good morning, chat. My name is Penbu. I'm the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux, and today we are playing Tetris 99. This will not be a long stream. Usually we do these about half an hour earlier so we can double dip on the tickets when we roll over the midnight, but it is now past midnight, so we can't do that. 5-9, welcome in. Alf Mew, welcome in. Love Tetris, yes. I actually didn't. Wait, did I know you were a Tetris player? Yes, I think I asked you about that already. So yeah, well, we should probably do something at some point. But yeah, won't be a long stream since we won't be needing to take all the, or we won't need to get 8 tickets this time, just 4 tickets. And we'll probably get the theme pretty quickly, so we'll see. Yeah, so, ooh, yes. So today, or this weekend, for the next couple of hours, is going to be the 53rd Maximus Cup. It ran from starting on Friday, I think, until it's going to be in a couple hours, or it's going to end in a couple hours. So we don't have a whole lot of time to get this thing. Like a chill stream, yeah. I mean, I'm not one to rage, so even if I do end up losing or whatever, it'll be fine. Tickets for today, use a whole queue, a total of 5 times Tetris 99 online battles. It's going to be pretty easy to play as normal. Counter a total of 10 garbage lines in Tetris 99 online battles. It's also going to be pretty easy. Also just play as normal. Finish in the top 50 a total of 3 times in CPU battles. Not too bad. It's a little bit annoying. And complete a total of 5 T-spins in marathon mode. We can manufacture that pretty quickly. But let's get the theme first. Yeah. For those of you who didn't see it, I was at Oshi Uplink over the weekend because I was happening. So Oshi Uplink was the kind of second VTuber convention. The other one being Oshi Kombini, but it was a lot larger this time around. Lots of panels, lots of guests, lots of high-profile guests even. I had Iron Mouse. And actually, Iron Mouse, I think, was streaming the convention at some point yesterday too. Yeah, I had. If you look over in Twitter or Blue Sky, I did post a shot of my merch haul. Did I post that on Discord? I can't remember. If I didn't, I should. Yeah, I do expect quite a few newcomers this week because of that. And that's what I was making the channel intro for, but I didn't end up finishing it. Didn't end up finishing it in time. So I had to get the shop up and running first. That one took priority. But at least we have the skeleton, or maybe a little more than the skeleton for the channel intro, so I'll get around to that at some point. So I did already get the theme on my personal account, and some of the things I haven't played Tomodachi Life, nor do I plan to, but it does give off the vibe. It's comparable to some of the old Wii games, Wii and DS games. Just came to say hi, have children, not choose your own adventure. Yeah, well, thanks for dropping by. And, well, if you need to head out, then, good night. This is not how you do this. Yeah, the most rage you'll find me is largely just mulling over all the mistakes that I've made. We had played, what was it? I should probably get back to that at some point. Oh, whoops. Getting over it? Commonly cited as a rage game. And although we did end up falling down a bunch of times, I don't think I raged. I actually got, as was pointed out during the stream, I think I got more frustrated with pinball than getting over it. Which is also something I should probably do again. Set up a donation there. Very good. Well, not quite a good donation because it left some material above the well, which is not something you want to do if you're doing. Okay, where's my? Why do I not have it? It's not something you want to do when you're doing a donation like that. Extremely questionable, but it'll work out. Okay. This. And also on Oshi Uplink. I went around with my automaton because I figured it would be a good speaking or good talking point and good icebreaker. And it was actually a pretty good one. People did stop me and ask about it, and a lot of them didn't expect me to invite them to play, which was interesting. But they all had a lot of fun with it. And I also said that we would, that I would probably have my next automaton stream sometime in May, so we're gonna have to do that at some point in May. Oh, nope. So do expect that within the next couple weeks. 30 points. 23. I mean, I haven't really played Tetris a whole lot recently, so I suppose this is not unexpected. Yeah, also, yeah, thanks for coming on such short notice. I don't remember if I said that already. I announced this, what, about an hour ago? An hour and a half ago? I was actually originally planning on doing this at 11:30, but then I realized I actually haven't eaten all day because I was asleep for most of the day. I think I went to bed last night after coming back home from the con, and then was asleep until around 2 p.m. So I was out for quite a while. I'm gonna set up a teaspoon there. can set up a T-spin there. I'll save that for later. Do use this one instead. This is what you shouldn't do. Do I have one coming up? Probably shouldn't use it for that. Have this, so I can make a T-spin triple. And then what? Sometimes these are not worth it. Especially the triples. But I do feel like I'm playing a little bit better. Making more and more T-spins, which is probably a good thing. I mean, we'll see how it's. If you didn't see my schedule, we're going to be playing Tetra League again on Thursday. We haven't touched Tetra League in several months. For various reasons. But, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Because usually I end up winning for a little bit and then losing a whole bunch afterwards. But I don't know. Sometimes having some time away from Tetris tends to improve things. So we'll see. We'll see if that applies here. I'll take that. Probably should have used that to down stack actually, because we're starting to get a lot of garbage here. We'll take that double Tetris. That might. I mean, at this point it has to be worth it. I feel like we can do something like a cut cover, or cut copy rather. Didn't quite execute it that well, but we transitioned into a 4-wide. Only very briefly, because it's did not connect. Okay. We're at 14. Well, I mean, I guess it would be 15. That's how that's counted. Looking a lot last time or when I was playing this earlier, I didn't notice the heartbeat sound. And now that I notice it, I'm not sure I like it. I get it though. Can we do this? Can we do this? That's not good. That's not good. Alright, that should give us another 40 points, so that takes us to 70. Just one more. Got a total of 5 KOs. I don't remember that being it. Oh. No. Wait a minute. Did I start the game before midnight and then it gave me the tickets for before midnight for the first game? That might have been the case, which means we might actually have a different set of tickets when we come back out.
Ready.
All right.
Go.
I don't see continue. Nope, I don't see a solve here. Well, then I guess we just transition to something else. I'm looking more closely at the tile theme here, the graphics. It reminds me a little bit of Puyo Puyo, because the Puyos do have their own expressions, just like this. I don't think the colors are the same, or the expressions per color are the same. But it is an interesting comparison. I recall the purple Puyo, it has a bit of an annoyed expression, so it's not quite the same here. This, we can set that. I didn't spin. Would have been good. Would have been good. This seems like 4 wide setup, so we shall continue. And now we can pivot to 36. We're only down to the top 50, but I feel like, and it's always with these events, it always feels like we get to top 50 much longer than usual. Which I guess makes sense because you have a lot of people in here. A lot of people trying hard. Oh, that's a misdrop. I don't have 180, so I'm forced to do it this way. Set that up. Probably do something here. This feels like a thing. Probably not. I'll just take care of that. Okay, that misdrop, because I thought I rotated it, is going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. It doesn't mean we have to skim that off first, or do a Vits here, I guess. Am I going to be greedy? No. I don't think we can afford to be greedy this high up. Especially since I need to be able to clear this this out, and I don't think we can. Okay, I guess we're clearing it. Oh, that's a bad idea. We're done. This should be enough though, because we only need, what, 30 points? That should give us at least 30 points. 40? 30? Just 30. We got the theme. Very good. Axel, welcome in. That was still a very good run. Thank you. Alright, so we got 2 tickets. I don't know if we got anything from the last time. But we did get a new set of tickets here. Play CPU battle 1 time, and complete 2 T-spins in single marathon session. I'm gonna go ahead and change to this new theme here. And then we can go into, what was it, play CPU battle 1 time. That should be pretty easy.
Ready. Go.
There we go, and then we need, how many T-spins? 5, was it? 2 T-spins. That should also be pretty easy.
Ready. Go.
the best way to do this. I don't have an early eye, so this is going to be DT cannon. That should give us plenty of T-spins. And I messed up already. That's one. That's two. It's enough. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and go to Invictus and see how this theme plays out there. Again, with some of the other themes, they don't change the background for the final top 10, which I do expect to get to the top 10 because it's Invictus and it's somehow a little bit easier than the regular lobby, despite it being objectively harder in its parameters. That's because it's the room is full of bots. Probably could have handled that one a little bit differently. We got a 4 combo there, that's not too bad. T-spin there. With that, do this. No, don't do that. Okay, this has the start of something like this, except I need to clear out one level. I can do that. I feel like I'm gonna try too hard here. I can do that, but I don't think it's useful. But it's Tetris 99, so we can afford being a little bit fancy for no good reason. Uh-oh. I have 9 dependency there. Should not have put that there. Should be able to clear that with that though. And it's not too long until that eye comes in. Back down to the ground, but not for too long. I don't have the pieces for this. Can I get this quickly enough? Yes. Ugh. It's gonna be really iffy. Uh-oh. One moment. So yeah, fire alarm is going. It's probably nothing, but you gotta make sure to be ready to leave at any time. Got 16th place, by the way. If this goes on for long enough, I might improv over this. Because, well, when you're in an apartment, the best thing to do is not actually to evacuate right away. It's to stay in your suite. At least here in the US and Canada. Because if your building is new enough, it should be built in a way that your walls are fireproof and the fire shouldn't escape out of the one room. So it's actually better for you to stay in your suite than it is for you to go out and possibly block things in the stairwell. Or, you know, if there's smoke in the stairwell or whatever. But yeah. This is probably nothing where you gotta stand by. We'll be back. You know, I said I would consider improving over it, but I don't think I can actually bring it. I can silence the alarm from my suite. I can still hear it from the hall, so it's not completely lost on me. But I don't know if I can unsilence it, which means I wouldn't be able to improv over it, at least until it resets. But we will continue waiting. I hear the fire trucks coming, so it shouldn't be long now. You know, I realize this should probably have been a good opportunity to end the stream, but we're too far in now. I can't just end the stream. I've been waiting too long. So I expect it to take another 10 minutes, maybe. Usually what they do is they come, they make an announcement, they investigate, and either they don't tell us anything, or like 5 to 10 minutes later, they say something, and tell us to get on with our normal activities. So I don't know. We'll see. Wow. This one just came back in the room. So, it'll take a bit, so we're just gonna improv over this. Should be low enough, I think. Can't tell if I'm gonna make an announcement. I gotta mute just in case. But let's finish that off. Good enough. All right. Well, hold on. I gotta turn my mic back up. Should be back to normal roughly. Yeah. By this point, normally they would say something, or they don't. But I think we're good. I will have my mic. I have my finger on the mute button just in case they start making announcements. But I think we'll probably be okay. Coincidentally, I've not put away my piano yet from the last from Thursday's piano improv stream. So we had it handy here and made use of it. But okay, we can continue. Press the wrong button. I've always wanted to do the live improv over the over the fire alarm on stream. We did have what's it? I did have a recording, an improv recording called Evacuate. If you want to go listen to that, that's basically what I played here. Well, of course, being improv, it's
Go.
not completely the same. Gonna piece that in chat there. If you want to go ahead and have a listen to that, that is Evacuate. Interesting going from fire alarm to very chill. Maybe not. No, could I have gotten a better continuation there? Maybe. All right. Wait for the next tea. No, I think I'm going a little bit too fast. I guess I can take off the pinned message now. Now it's done. Forgot about that. I'll do that after I top out. Although we'll probably only go for a couple more rounds after this. It is already 1 AM. Well, Twitch has already expired. The pin message already expired. YouTube doesn't have an expiry on pin messages, which would have been nice in this case, although most of the time I actually don't want it to expire. So I don't really have any complaints on that front. Maybe the option would be good. Twitch does give you the option. Although it defaults to 20 minutes. And do that. That is going to be a little bit risky, but I think we can still pull that off. I was hoping not to use this here. Now I have to dig for another, I gotta dig for another eyepiece, and now I get stuck. Need to go dig for another eyepiece again? But yeah, so they do seem to have kept the music for the top 50, or top 10. That's not good. Yeah, they've kept the music for the top 10. They did not make a background for it, which is unfortunate, but... Alright, well, I'll go for a couple more. We'll see if we get to first place.
Ready. Go.
Actually, I forgot to check the last one to see if it was full of bots or not. Because the waiting time almost suggests that it isn't. Mid-game DT. Sure. Call? I realize we haven't done Classic in a while. Classic Tetris. Means I'm probably pretty out of practice. Maybe we should have done that for for Thursday instead. Oh, all too late now. Exactly 4. This feels a little bit iffy. Especially since I don't even get that. STSG Legend? Well, it would have been nice if I had pulled it off properly, but no, I didn't wait long enough. Also, Dream Gamer, welcome in. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, at least I can see the setup. I can settle with that. I saw the setup. Ultra Bite theme. Yeah, I actually do like this one in terms of visibility, because I know a lot of the darker themes, they've gotten better with it more recently, but some of the older darker themes you actually can't see the ghost piece very well. So I appreciate this one. Of course, now that I play Classic, I don't really need the ghost piece anymore, but... Actually, you know what other game has no ghost piece? TGM. I've been meaning to stream TGM 2. I haven't done that yet. Seeing as how it puts you ahead of about 89% of people. A lot of people don't even know that it exists. But yeah, I can believe it. What is? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. That's not a thing. Well, that's a thing. Too bad it doesn't give any points in Tetris 99. Questionable. Also questionable. This is not how you clear cheese. Please give me a piece coming up soon. Alright, I'll take that. So not the time to be greedy. And yet... I can take that. And back down to the ground we go. Can I spin that in there? Yes, I can. Now 0G. Yeah, 0G time. Or 20G time, rather. Yeah, it's Invictus. I don't know, I tend to be up here, even in the regular room, I tend to be up here and have barely any badges. But yeah, being in Invictus does change the distribution a little bit. No, I shouldn't have done it this way. Mostly matter targeting? Yeah, I suppose so. I usually keep mine on attackers. Where am I right now? Yeah, I'm still on attackers. To find anything else, doesn't tend to do me very well. But yeah, having badges would definitely help a lot. So yeah, we still get a ton of CPUs here. I guess they shortened the wait time then in that case. Strategy generally flick towards KO before you send a T-spin double or Tetris. Yeah, I suppose if you want to micromanage that. And set back to attackers are random if you're being targeted by a beta or 4-wider. Yeah, sounds about right. But I have managed to win a bunch of times without having to do that, so it maybe gets you either a higher chance of winning or just a faster way of getting there. True micromanagement is when you manually target. It's not convenient when docked. Yeah, because I think what was it when you can manually target with the left stick, yeah. But I think if you have it on handheld, you can just tap on the one you want. If I recall correctly. I've tried it once, but even then, it's still not worth it. I've manual sniped people before we clearly had bad board state. Maybe turn that into a challenge or something. So what you're saying is flick to KO, do this, and then go back to attackers. I suppose we can give that a shot, see how well we do it. Assuming I don't get spiked to oblivion here. Get in there. Yeah, this one doesn't count. Works unless KO targets a baiter. Oh, I see. Which of course you can't control, but that's Tetris 99 for you. Distracting me? Yeah, don't worry about it. A true Tetris streamer should be able to read chat and respond to chat while still playing. You know it's better than you flick to random. Right, because yeah, random lets you run away basically.
Ready. Go.
Do I have a solve? I do have a solve. Okay, so we go to KO, we drop this. Good luck to whoever got that. I don't think we have this solve. No, it's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. But maybe because I know what I'm doing. It really becomes automatic over time. It's already feeling like it's a little bit automatic. I mean, I have to think about, I have to think a little bit about doing it, but otherwise I can already feel it becoming automatic. Now, whether I actually wanted to do that, I don't know. But you say it's a good strategy, so probably wouldn't be too bad to do it. I guess we can set this off. Is it too wide? Or...
KO.
Or actually, you know, I think it's... As long as you have any sort of attack, right? You can switch to KO. Really helps with badges, yeah. I think... I know I definitely... oh, whoops. Tend to be lacking in badges when I'm in the end game. So maybe it'll just help with survival. I don't have enough space on the right side to do that. Wait a minute. I don't have an overhang. Oh well. Parapets? Can't say I've heard of that one. I'm gonna have to look that up. Or if you have a link to the wiki, you can drop it in the following blocks channel. Alright, see if you've dropped it, thank you. We'll have a look at that afterwards. We can forward this. Do I have enough to continue 4 wide? I think we do. Did I switch to attackers? I might have. So if all my attacks are to KOs, what's the point in going back to attackers? Why should I not just stay on, oh, get up there, get up there? Why should I not just stay on KOs in that case? T-spin prophecy technique. So chat, I won't be able to show this on stream, but here's the link that was dropped. It's usually faster compared to the alternative, which is waiting for a soft drop, tucking the L in. I'm not sure I see how that fits if I were against the wall. Oh, I don't know. Wait, no, I think I see it. Did I have a J piece coming up? Ah. Oh well, it's just something to look for in the VOD, I suppose. Oh, thanks for letting me know this is a thing. I've probably seen people do it. I probably actually did it myself earlier this stream. Just didn't know the name for it.
Ready. Go.
Do I think I do this way? That's not what that is. And I need another block before I can... Okay. We can resolve this. We can do a Tetris there. And then we can turn this into a 3-6. Suppose it's not quite as automatic yet. That's not worth it, is it? I don't think so. I went for it anyway. Actually, that's pretty good forward base. Maybe we'll keep that. Or not. I maybe should have tanked that garbage, actually. I am missing pieces. I need an eyepiece for that. Probably shouldn't have held there. I think it would have been fine to put that Z piece in and just figure things out from there. It's a whole lot better than topping out. Alright, I think an hour and a half should be a good place to stop.
Go.
That's not 4. Suppose it doesn't matter. That didn't rotate. One, two. Actually, what I should have done was go to KO and then manually target the same person that I had done, or that I had sent garbage to. I get more. That's almost something. That is something. I'm just gonna wait for the next one. Probably shouldn't wait too long. Abandoned ship. Prioritize surviving. We can do that. That's a misdrop. I think the amount of misdrops it's making, that is probably a good sign that we should end it soon. I'm not feeling like I'm getting any more badges than I used to be getting. Not saying that this technique doesn't work. Oh, we definitely got someone. I'll drop this in the meantime. because I held the red. You know what? A level up? I think that might be a good spot to end. I was gonna go for one more, but that seems like a good spot to end. Especially now it's we're at an hour and a half in. We can go up to 200 points, but it's fine. We got new. Oh, we got more player icons. Yeah, we got the new one for reaching level whatever it was. 50. That one clears, yeah, something like that. 50. This new one was a complete total of 1,000 Tetris line clears in the CP battles, Tetris online battles. Just play a lot. I think one of these days we'll have to specifically try to get one of these, because I know I think I've gotten this one before. I know there was this one, finish top 10 without using the whole queue or pouring T-spins or Tetris line clears. It's something that's very deliberate. And then this one should be fairly easy, but also just means playing a bunch of CPU battles. And then there's 999 line mode in less than 50 minutes. So you just gotta do that. Yeah. One of these days we'll probably just go through these and see what we can get. 200 KOs. Something, yeah, okay. Alright, well, I think that's it. I'm going to snooze this Twitch ads in the meantime. So this has been Tetris 99. We did manage to hit the theme before the theme ended, or before the event ended. It's good that they used to do this only, what was it, like 2 or 3 days? Now they do it 4 days, which is nice. Because otherwise sometimes I would miss it. Anyway, next stream is going to be making karaoke packs. So we're actually going to make a music video for Hoshiga Furu, and we're going to be doing a lot of it in EG-Sub, and that is going to involve some programming. So this will combine both programming and fan subbing of sorts in one stream. So I look forward to that. I think I have some ideas of how to go about it, but I don't know how everything. So I don't know. We'll figure it out in stream. And the schedule is up for this week as well. Thursday we're going to be doing more Tetris. We're going to hop into Tetra League. It's been months. It's not going to be a good idea, but we'll see. And then Friday we're going to continue our arrangement of Luminary. This is largely going to be a showcase of the things that we do around here for the people who are new coming in from Oshi Uplink. So if you are new here, my name is Penbu, and the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux. Today we played Tetris 99. If you're not in the Discord, you can go ahead and join here. We have a channel for following block games such as Tetris, and a bunch of other channels for other things as well. Oh yeah, right. We opened a new shop over last week too. So if you are interested in some of the piano improv stuff, so for example, like the piano improv that we did during the intermission, but without all the talking and whatnot that I usually do in those streams, we did a piano improv stream last Thursday. Oh, interesting. Why would it do that? Oh, right, because I have the Kobe stream bot here, that's why. Anyway, yeah, that has a link to the shop where I have some piano improv. It's condensed with no talking. Several hours of content, so I'd say it's pretty worth it. And on the off chance that I put anything up on the Stacker channel, there it is, Stacker, without the S. I have a second YouTube channel just for posting Tetris and other related games, like Tetrio. I haven't posted there in a long time. The idea there was I have this second channel for me to do more Tetris content without having to flood the main channel, but I haven't really been playing all that much, so maybe it'll come up again, but whatever. There it is. Okay, I think that's it. Twitch, stick around. We're gonna find something to raid. YouTube, if the person I'm raiding is dual streaming, we'll also send you there, but otherwise we'll call it a night. Thank you for coming. For anyone who's new here, welcome in. Hope you stick around for more streams, and good night. See you next time. Bye. Twitch, I will run the ad now so that by the time we're done, we have something to rate already. So, enjoy the ads. My browser is deciding to be slow. Is Twitch out of ads yet? Yes, you are out of ads. Oh, wait. Person I was about to raid just... their internet died. I think we might still raid there, because I think she's still going, As in gamer, no time for Tetris in the stock economy. Yeah, somehow I can't find anyone good to raid for Tetris today, so we're not going to go for Tetris. YouTube, you're in luck. she is dual streaming, so we're gonna send you there as well. Although manually, because we don't have redirects open. Anyway, we're gonna go raid Mikan the Mink. She's playing Picross, or was anyway, until her internet went down. But I'm gonna send you there in the hopes that it will come back up soon. She also streams on Linux, by the way, which is nice to have. Was she back? Is she back? But yeah, Picross, another puzzle game, so tangentially it works. This is the raid message. If you'd like to participate. Oh yeah, YouTube. She's over here. This is the raid message. If you'd like to participate, you go ahead and copy that, paste it in when we get there. And yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm going to hope that. I'm gonna hope that she comes back online in a bit. But yeah, otherwise, thank you for coming, and good night. See you next time. Bye. Enjoy the Picross when it comes back up. Alright, bye. Wait, I think she's actually ending. I need to cancel this raid. We need to go find someone else. That is not coming back up. Alright. Who do we find? Who else is a Tetris player around here that I follow who is not actually playing Tetris at the moment? I don't think I see anyone. Do we go Mahjong? I suppose we go Mahjong. Let's see who's on Mahjong Soul. Because it seems there's a bit of an overlap between Tetris and Mahjong players. But I also don't really see anyone here that I would like to raid either. I think it's just because it's late. How do people in PSC find people to raid? Okay. Okay. I'll mute my mic. I'll find someone else. I think I may have found somewhere, just stuck in ads, just gonna have to wait until this is done. Okay. I'm going to send you over to a fellow Tetris player. YouTube, they're not dual streaming, so that's going to be a goodbye for you today. Thank you for coming. You're gonna pay a visit to Mitsu, who is not a VTuber, neither a facecam streamer. I think they're just faceless here. Nor Mike, to be honest. But they do play Tetris. They're not playing Tetris today, though. They're playing Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. So, go ahead. This is going to the same thing, a rating message here. If you'd like to participate, you can go ahead, copy that, paste it in when we get there. And, Yeah. Enjoy that. All right. Call it a night. Thank you and good night. Bye.